Hello and good afternoon. Today there were a couple of good plays in the market. Coming into the first stock that I want to mention and bring you today being JetBlue. Today, so JetBlue pushing down a little bit in the pre-market hours, so you can see right here, to then ramp up a little bit. You can see this range that it was printing coming right back up, showing like somewhat a bull flag pattern on the 1 minute with a lot of indecision more than anything else. We can see a long-legged doji here, a little bit of a hammer coming right back up to the pre-market highs. You can see here 1170, tapping that 1171 in the first 5-minute candle right out of the gates, ramping up to 1177, being a daily level on the prior high here, 1177. You can see here on this shooting star formation. Coming to that spot, we saw a rejection there, which gave us a pretty decent entry going down here in the first couple of candles. And then, as usually happens, this is a pattern that we've seen develop many times over, is the bounce on the 1 minute time frame, and the first bounce in the 5 minutes. 1 minute time frame bounce, rejecting a prior area. You can see the high here, 1155. And in this candle here, you can see 1153, right? So we got the 50 simple moving average in the view app right here. The first bounce of 5-minute time frame candle, rejecting the view app to come right back down and have some follow through the downside again. See it here, how it rejected the view app, came down, another micro bounce right here, 1 minute candle. 5-minute candle, pardon me, green candle in 5, dragonfly doji for the next one, and then follow through to the downside again. Another stock that I took a stab at on the pre-market hours was VIVE. Also was looking at SGLB. SGLB had a contract that was awarded to them by Mitsubishi, and VIVE had positive data when it comes to a drug or the things that they were doing. Over the last couple of days, we've seen KODK or Kodak come out with a government contract that allowed the price being around $2 and change go all the way to $60. The reason why I took a little pre-market trade on VIVE, being a very cheap, I noticed it when it was around 75 cents. Let me just try to bring it up right here. Was when it was around here holding that 50 simple moving average. Let me bring it back a little bit and just select this area. Alright, so zooming into the region here, let's bring it in here. As it was holding, you can see also here on the 50 simple moving average on the 5-minute time frame, you can see this area here, 75 cents. It started to move up, it held. We have a bull flag here with a high 82. As I posted on Discord afterwards, I got in at 83. Bull flag pattern formation, ramping right back up. I didn't want to, take a stab so early, being that 75 was 75 was around here. We had a high in this candle, 95. But again, we see this movement back here, and there's a positive data to something that they were developing. Again, thinking back on KODK, I took 100 shares because, again, if it doesn't work out, 100 shares is really not going to hurt me a lot. Even if it drops by $1, it's just going to be $100, right? So I figured, why not? So I took a small position in that one pre-market. Not such a big deal. It was decent, moved. So you notice right here, right out of the gates, he got halted first when he got out right away. First two candles, the high you can see 105, resumed 119, 130, and then when it resumed, popped up 144, and then it started to have a reversal right back down. I was not holding all throughout this 5-minute candle right here. I stepped out the second time, right? We have the second time it resumed, meaning after resumed right here, and on this 1-minute candle we had indecision right here. I actually stepped out. I took a decent thing, but again, it was a small position and didn't really give me a lot. But from 83 cents all the way to this area, it was actually a pretty decent thing. Another one that I posted even on Discord was GPS. It was a little boring after the first 30-40 minutes of the market open, but GPS gave us a decent formation that I want to bring you over. I don't want to point this to you right now. I had GPS on a window that I was using to just keep an eye on it. If you notice right here, we had a range and we came really close to this area. Look at the 5-minute time frame here. The high of this one was 1672 and a 1675 of this other first candle here, 1675. So I was paying attention to that area there. You can see I was looking for an entry in the 5-minute time frame. Now I originally put in a stop limit order to get me in short. Try to get really close to this 1672 area. We also had a high again, 1675. Now when we tap this thing, we pull back, right? And I was a little hesitant, to be honest. One thing that I did for the first time, when I was actually about to put in the order to put in a trigger price at 1671 with a trigger of 1673 and a limit of 1671, I was a little hesitant, and by the time I was gonna hit OK and send, I noticed that this thing pushed up right here because I was looking for a retest. To be honest, when I saw the first pullback, I let it run, and I was looking for a second retest and a rejection coming down, but it didn't really happen that way. So what it did happen is ramped up to the 80 something mark. I think it was 84. Let's see, 1683 and 1685 right here, and then they pulling back from that area. You can see a low here of 1672 and 1672 in this area. Now we had a these candles right here that showed 1679, 1680 right here, started to come down, looking for the 1674 area here. I took a little stab though. I wanted to get in on the top, but obviously it's a little hard sometimes to call the tops, right? But I took something on the way down. One thing that caught my eye, and I decided to step out and try to get a reversal trade in the opposite direction, was something that was really interesting here. And we had a strong support at 1651. So I stepped out and looked at 1651 here. 1, 2, 52, 52, 52, 3 times. All right, so hovering around the same area 4 times, five times 50 right here, 51 5 times, so around the 51 52 area it dipped by 1 second, went to the 44. Look at that, 1644, and then it came right back up on top of the view up in the 50. That's when I decided to come in on top of the 51 area here. It went up 53, pulled back a little bit, and opened on this candle right here. Look at it at the 51 area. So I slapped right there on top of the 51 on this candle, pulled back a little bit, but then it gave me that nice push for the second move, 14-cent move that I took here, 1672. And that little push gave me a pretty decent 14-cent to the upside. I didn't hold it for a long time because of this pullback, just to then afterwards see that it actually pushed up a lot more, and that I was not there to take advantage of that push up all the way to $17 area. So you notice right here on the high of this candle. But still, decent day so far. I don't want to say I got lucky today or nothing like that, but everything worked out in the way that I was actually expecting. It's not every day that you see that things work exactly how you expect. Obviously, not every day is a green day. There's so many days that sometimes you take bad trades and things don't work out. But today was not one of those days, and I'm grateful for what I was able to extract from the market today. And you know, I'm gonna keep on pushing, and let's see if during this afternoon I take any more trades. For now, I see the market not kind of having a clear direction, but so far today everything worked out so well for me that I might not take any more trades. Okay, so just wanted to bring you guys this video and bring you the message and an update on what I've been doing lately. So for now, I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and happy trading. Take care.